Sunday. After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. Returning it, Justice Hill. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And what a sophomore season he had for the Cardinals. Pretty much swept every major quarterback award, including the Heisman Trophy. And we spend a lot of time talking about his legs. Formidable. He can run the ball like few others, but the key to everything for him is the ability to be accurate from the pocket.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
The 38-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Matt Judon there to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
They go play action. Mayfield on the move to his left. And finding the tight end Hooper. And inside the 15 before they drop it. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson, that ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 16.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Sheldon Richardson.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Mayfield, first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the Browns' 42-yard line.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The ball carrier.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Ingram. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
Jackson going to run, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Buying time to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that...
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is a part of the country that could definitely use the rain, but it's also going to make for a very wet track tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. The 49er offense about to go to work, and it's Jimmy Garoppolo, Charles, at quarterback.
And when Jimmy Garoppolo came out of Eastern Illinois, many people saw a strong-armed guy, well-schooled in the passing game, who needed a little bit of time to develop and reach his potential. Starting to go in that direction right now. A former linebacker in high school, he plays the game with a lot of toughness.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's going to take this one. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
Recovered by Tampa Bay.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Brady. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
OG no bleed. Pop out like you like he Kobe.
His teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots.
Yeah, throw it out of bounds. Goofy.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. He's blocked at the 7-yard line. And he'll be
I see like Randy like
that. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he's going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
I'm serious on me, cuz.
Tom Brady hooking up with
I tried to pick it up with the lineman.
and the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. That's how they envision to get the football ball to start the game and
It's gonna
score.
be a hard
And I don't know if that was
I'm about to be
scripted.
on Randy. I'm about to be like, no, you like AJ?
Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter
Like,
what, they had the
no,
right
that boy
call on against the right defense.
like,
And they end
no,
up
that
in
boy
the
got
end
a
zone.
stick figure. Hey, watch your mouth.
Kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners out here first and 10.
No, boy, because the other team had.
Start the drive. He'll buy
Alright,
some
bet.
time right. And he fires one.
You're not getting none straight up.
Jordan Reed was the intended target. But it'll be second down.
Ooh, yeah.
Second and 10 at the
Ooh,
23-yard line.
You know, motherfuckers know who I am. He wide open. Yo, why would he lobbing so high?
Knocked away and incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And that takes us from
What? Bro, you don't even know nothing about soccer, so shut up.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
Let's go, Kittle. Catch the buddy. Catch the buddy.
A big third down play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35.
They already won.
They did?
Dude, bro, that game was at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't watch it. I
This
was
one into the hands of
It was so early.
and he gets it all the way down
Argentina already won.
to 10 and mark him at the 5.
They finna be a dude. I was so pissed, bro, because everybody go for Ronaldo. Someone Messi want to win, but I kind of wanted France because I want Mbappe. I wanted Mbappe to get his second one.
Not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers.
Yeah.
That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
This time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down.
Oh, we don't know.
Back to
It
the
might.
line of scrimmage. Second and goal.
It might.
This time.
Oh,
They'll run for the first time.
touchdown, bitch.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
Sure would.
San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within it.
No, duh. Soccer players look ugly as a big boy.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes
They be
to
looking
the
like they be
offensive
having
line
dicks
for
in their
making
mouth
it
for a
look
living.
easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
This
I'm
would look
not
like
sure
you got.
how much everyone
Uh-oh.
understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason
It's a
running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency.
I'm not going into 2023 with nobody. Let's motherfuckers stop playing.
It's pretty impressive.
Take over first and 10.
Word.
Set to begin their next possession.
What the
They put them
fuck?
a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you
Pick.
start
Ooh.
plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for
Ooh,
this team
Javon calling me, what the
because,
fuck?
number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, they start to creep up. Start to push receivers.
Hey, Jamer, hold on. I'm going to text you on TikTok when they call me back.
Some of those big shots downfield.
Stop playing like
That's not an easy play
Hold
for a
on.
defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting
Hey.
upfield and working, but
Hello?
his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside and tackled
Dude,
him for a loss.
I know this is not Javon.
49ers have an extra defensive
No, I know where she at.
The nickel set for third down.
That's your bitch.
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle.
Golly, dude. Get off my
They're
phone.
going to get him down well short of the first.
What?
He can only get this to the 30. They'll get
All right,
only a
pussy.
yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game.
All right, little dude. Get on my phone.
And tackling
Golly. You better get him.
catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Of what? The World Cup? Yes.
To think about turning it upfield.
Yes.
such a L.
Shut up.
Okay.
Golly. God, like, chill. God. Kai. What? Chill out, dude. Look, it's 9 o'clock.
The 49ers have Richie James back deep.
You said what? Yeah, pussy.
And that one hits at the 7.
Hey, do something.
Into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Back out there comes the
Who?
49ers offense ready for their
I just told you not coming back. That was Javon, dude.
Off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied
It's on G to the big D. I mean, yeah, big go. You better tell me. Don't call me again before I get on his ass.
What adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, guys up front, or maybe you
Good.
additional guys.
Nigga was wondering where she at. I don't know. Huh?
Disrupted here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
No, he not.
He is.
Cause somebody had gave me his number and I saved that motherfucker. And it said Javon. Oh, he caught it. Let's go. Challenge George Kittle. Fuck Javon, you a bitch. He got shot at his shit. I could beat his ass like a bitch.
Defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches.
He think we the batter. We call it Elon Musk.
More plays like that will result.
Hope your mouth will not bust. Hey, Kyle sucking up that nut. Hey, oh wait. What? Why, pussy? Wait, what? Alright, that's how you do. Hey, yo, catch that. Just catch it. Let's go! I'm using a chat. I don't get no voice. She said not mine right now, but just a... Oh, alright. Be quiet. Man, chill out. Her ass get pressed off the littlest stuff. I swear to God, she did. Who's bad? Oh, bro, you bad. You go smack the fuck out. Alright, bet. Do it.
When I see you, it's on site. 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 Like, it's on site when I see you.
Alright, pussy.
You say this, but did it? Okay.
What? Why?
Shut up. Like, you like it like the way that you not.
Slide something.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Shenanigans?
You sound stupid.
Now. Like what?
Sound stupid.
Like what? I got my own bag. Like what? I got my own smack. Golly, tackle this boy.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked. Go to something else. And maybe try and
Ball.
one of those special.
I put one photo. I put a photo.
And maybe try to get something big and get
I had another.
excitement area.
I approve of.
But you can only have photo. You can't have videos. Let's think about it. Hey, oh my God! Why would you get in the way? Nick Bosa could have got.
That's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the gun on third down, Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Brady will try again on second down. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Now Brady again. That's complete to his running back, Evans. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Brady's throw there complete, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On first down, Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Garoppolo finding his tight end, Kittle. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass in his first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, Dare Ogunbowale. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
It's caught. Jones. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Brady. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
At the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Matt Gay on for the point after.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Here's Richie James on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. And he's proving again why tight ends can be so valuable in this league. He's over 150 yards.
They just continually create mismatches because of their body frame, their athletic ability. You put a little bit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempted.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scotty Miller there to make the grab. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Give him 30 yards there. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now James returning. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo.
Eluding the pressure right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A gain of 6 there on first.
It must be something about the night air because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it. And he'll
Peace out. Big biscuit.